Hello everybody, it's me again. Filming earlier this week for a video that I primarily filmed over a month ago. A video that was also supposed to come out over a month ago, but which obviously did not happen. But which is happening now anyway because I think the world deserves to see it. I have waited literal years to give these takes and I'm not about to skip on it now. Anyway, from the title of the video, you already know what it's about. And, as I stated in my last video, this one was actually meant to be aired in June, which didn't happen. And as such, it is clearly set in June with the way that I talk in it. So I basically just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up on that. In the video, I act like it's June because it was June, even though it clearly isn't now. But time is an illusion anyway, so you know what? Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, so there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video despite the very dated nature of it, and fingers crossed that we don't get any audio issues this time. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. With that, I'll let you get to the video and enjoy. Hey, so when are you gonna make some content for Pride Month? What? When are you going to make some content for Pride Month? What are you talking about? It's not Pride Month. Yes, it is. It has been for the last 23 days. Oh, shit. I need my colors. Where are my flags? Oh yeah, I forgot I own this. Is it straight? Why would I ask that? You buy rainbow socks once and then you can never find them again. Get all the rainbows. We can't let people think we're het. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Hey gays! You know what time of year it is. Hello everybody. It's Allie back here again with another video. And this one is sure to be an exciting one. Why? Because I say so, that's why. It's Pride Month, bitches! And you know what that means. It's the season of the gays! The first of the 7 gay sins. The time of year where all mega corporations pretend to give a shit about minorities for profit. Because capitalism! And what better way to commemorate this wondrous month with the week we have left than to share with you my LGBT headcanons for fictional characters? Because I gotta tell somebody who has the slightest idea what I'm talking about these, and who better than the entire internet, am I right? And just to assure that we aren't here literally all day, because I don't have time for that, I'll only be doing the characters in each series that I actually have headcanons for, because I definitely don't have headcanons for all of them. Additionally, I would also like to say, because this always seems to be necessary with these kinds of videos, if you guys have different headcanons for the characters that I'm going to mention in this video, great! I'd love to hear about them. What I would not like, however, is a bunch of unnecessary homophobia and transphobia in the comments. Nobody likes that. And if you're the one commenting, nobody likes you! In fact, if you do happen to be homophobic and leave one of the aforementioned homophobic comments, I'm very interested as to why. I would find it very interesting that you would actually take the time to click on this video, which is very clearly gay. Watch this video, which is also very clearly gay, and then go out of your way to leave a comment when you could have just gone elsewhere. If you don't want me to have views, then don't give me your view. It's really not that hard. Don't be that person. Extra additionally, no fighting in the comments over headcanons, you guys, please. We're all just here to have a good time and listen to my headcanons, because what else are we gonna do? With all of that out of the way, let's go. Starting with everyone's favorite, My Hero Academia, which I'm finally getting interested in again, for better or for worse. Midoriya. This boy is bisexual. I don't make the rules, guys. He's just like that. Bakugo. Gay. I don't know what it is, but there is just something about him that constantly gives the vibe of there is no possible way he likes women. It's just not there. Also, he's trans, because yes. Uraraka. Bisexual and trans. My girl has given me all the vibes. Suyu, my beloved. Trans and a lesbian, because the chemicals in the water are turning the frickin' frogs gay. Ida. He gives me strong Arrow Ace vibes, but he could also be gay. Hey, why not both? Kirishima. He gay, lads. Todoroki. My son is the definition of a gay panic at all times. Additionally, I also headcanon him as asexual and aromantic. Have some variety, why don't we? And he's also trans. Kaminari. That is a bisexual disaster if I've ever seen one. Jiro. I can't say for sure if she's a lesbian. but she definitely likes girls. She's either a lesbian or bisexual, kind of depends on what mood I'm in. Momo, another trans lesbian. She is also asexual, partially for the validation, but also because she's one of the most sexualized characters in the entire series. Because fuck you. Mina, I honestly don't even know you guys. She's just vibing all the time. Let's say pansexual. You're basically the flag as it is. Aoyama, he's gay. You know it, I know it. We'll leave it at that. Zero. Bi. Sato. He's basically the definition of why have sex when you can have cake. Need I say more? Tokoyami. Gay. We came for the frogs first, now it's on to the birds. Shinso, because he's in this class now. He is asexual and gay, and that's all I have to say about that. He also gives me major non-binary vibes. And finally, Shoji. He is also gay. And that is all for class 1A. No, I'm not forgetting anybody. I promise. Now for some other miscellaneous students, because I don't want to cover all of class 1B. Kendo. She's getting by, my dude. Monoma. Gay. Mirio. He gives me major pansexual vibes, you feel? Because I feel. Tamaki. Same as Shinso. Asexual, gay, and non-binary. And that's the way it be. Nejire. Trans lesbian. Our beloved father, Aizawa. Present Mike. Sir, that is a very loud bisexual. Midnight. 13. Airways and non-binary, because yes. Mirko, my beloved. Mount Lady. That's a bisexual lady to you. Miss Joke. Lesbian. And Hawks. Either gay or bi, but either way, he is definitely not straight. He is also trans, because I said so. And finally, the villains. I'm so sorry, Studio Bones tossed your arc aside like that. Shigaraki. They call them gamers for a reason. Dabi. That man's bisexuality is about as obvious as his relation to the Todorokis. No, I will not elaborate. Toga. Bisexual, but I don't think we need to explain that. She's also trans. Mr. Compress. Compress. Yeah, pansexual. I don't know what it is, but something about him just screams it. Is it the magician theme? Is it the dad energy? Who knows? And Spinner. Another gamer playing games with his gamer boyfriend. Good talk, you guys. On to the next one. Next we have the Sonic series. Oh yeah, that's right. And starting off, since it is actually the 23rd today on the day that I am filming, happy birthday, my son. An Arrow-Ace trans man for all your Arrow-Ace trans man needs. Tails. Asexual and bi, because I say so. Knuckles, my favorite himbo. Bisexual and agender. You really think he spent the grand majority of his life alone on his island and you cares anything about gender roles? Sounds unrealistic if you ask me. Amy, another bisexual for all your bisexual needs. Y'all really be winning today. Shadow. Shut up, Mephiles. If you knew anything about him, you'd know he's gay. Possibly also ace, but he's definitely agender. And you're just saying that because he's an alien. What about it? Rouge. Trans lesbian, trans lesbian, trans lesbian. She and Shadow are gay lesbian solidarity, and no, you cannot convince me otherwise. Silver. Another gay. Blaze. Another lesbian. Espio. Pansexual. It basically radiates off the man. Vector. Bisexual because fuck you and your straight-laced heteronormativity. Sally. Polysexual. Because you know what? Why just stop at pissing off the homophobes? Let's go for the exclusionists as well! She's also trans. Bunny, my darling. That southern accent screams pansexual. And I cannot, for the life of me, figure out why. Antoine. We stand a devoted bisexual king. Big. I can't say for sure what his sexuality is, but he is definitely non-binary. I mean, look at him. He's basically the entire flag. Jet. Another gay. And Wave. Let's go, lesbians! Moving on, we've got Miraculous Ladybug. Yeah, we're doing it. Is it an anime like basically everything else on this list? No. But that's irrelevant. Starting with Marinette. Despite what the heteronormative narrative says, my girl is constantly in a state of bisexual panic. I mean, look at her. She cuffs her jeans. That's bi-culture. Adrian. Adrian Agrest? Heterosexual? In this household? My boy is so aspec, it's astounding to watch. My personal headcanons are asexual and pan, though I can also go for demisexual. And he's also trans. Get out of here with your allo-cis head Adrian Agrest. We don't do that here. Our favorite DJ, Nino. Bisexual and basically the definition of those no homo bro, but also full homo bro posts. Alia. Another bisexual. Chloe, lesbian, but fuck if she'll admit it. Zoe, a new girl and a new bisexual. I don't know why that's the vibe I get, but she's definitely queer. Maybe it's the hair streak. That seems to be a thing. Luca. Honestly, I don't really know what the appearance stereotypes for bisexuals are, or even if there actually is any, I don't know, but this Ben is the most bisexual bitch I have ever laid eyes on. Looking at him for the first time was like getting hit in the face with a bisexual train. Luca Kofane, heterosexual, in this household? I think one of us needs to move. Julica, my socially awkward lesbian daughter, I adore you. Rose, another bisexual in this series? It's more likely than you think. Nathaniel, little bisexual tomato who thought he was straight until his boyfriend came along. Speaking of the boyfriend, Mark, that's a gay. Also possibly non-binary or gender fluid, depends on the day really. You're gonna look me in the eye and tell me this kid is cisgender? I think not. Alex, that's an arrow-ace bitch right. Is it the same headcanon that nearly the entire fandom has? Yes, and that's because it's a good one. Kim, if more bisexuals weren't enough for you, here, have a himbo. Max, definitely gay. Also possibly ace, but it varies from moment to moment. Aurora, she's giving me pansexual vibes for sure. Kagami, and everybody's favorite, Felix. That's another one for the gays. Next up, the Beyblade Metal series. Oh yeah. That one. Look, I've been waiting literal years to share my headcanons about these characters, and it's gonna happen now. So let's get to that. Jinga, asexual, gay, and non-binary. Yeah, I know we're all supposed to ship him with Madoka, but I'm not feeling it, lads. Whatever this fucker is, it's not straight or cis. I don't make the rules. Speaking of Madoka, actually, our lovely neighborhood pansexual trans woman. I mean, look at her. She's basically both flags. Anything for you, Beyonce. Kilya, that's a bisexual right there. You can tell because of the lions. No, I will not elaborate on that. Tsubasa, a bisexual trans man. It is long. Hikaru, asexual trans lesbian. Hyoma, pansexual. Niall, he's bisexual. Demure, demisexual. I don't know why, it just be that way. Team Starbreaker, but like, as a whole. Look at all these gays. Wow, they really named him Faust, huh? They weren't even trying to be subtle. God, it's been a long time since I've seen this show. And now it's time for the Zero G characters, because that's technically a part of the Metal series. And as long as it's even a technical thing, I'm gonna go with it. Zero, my child. Your friendly neighborhood chaotic bisexual. He's also polyamorous, because fuck you. Shinobu, I almost forgot about you. Asexual and poly, my main man. Ren, bisexual trans girl and a queen. Sakyo, that scary looking fucker. He's pansexual, and no, I cannot explain it. Takanosuke, your local chatty arrow-ace for all your local chatty arrow-ace needs. And finally, Kira, demisexual, gay, and gender fluid. Gender fluid Kira is my lifeblood, and you can pry them from my cold, dead hands. And that's another one down. We're over halfway through, lads. Moving on, we've got the 7 deadly sins. Honestly, you probably knew this was coming. I mean, it's not like I make Vines videos every single month for this show. That'd be ridiculous. Let's get started. Meliodas, demisexual and demi-romantic, but pan-oriented for both. Okay. So, you're trying to tell me that this man has only ever been attracted to one person, never bats an eye at the flirty or sexual advances of others, and shows not only no interest, but complete indifference to the mere idea of sex in general, except for potentially that one person. And you're trying to tell me that he's heterosexual? Not in this household, he's not. I'm also not entirely convinced that he's cis, but I don't know the specifics. Elizabeth, my love, a soft pansexual. She's also probably either gender fluid or trans. Probably gender fluid though, because the goddesses are angels. And we all know that angels are powerful spectral forces of unimaginable comprehension in human form. And I don't know about you, but that does not scream cis to me. Blonde, my beloved. The very definition of be gay, do crimes. As if the entire group wasn't that already, but that's beside the point. Look, all I'm trying to say is that no immortal being is ever cis-het, okay? Het? Maybe. Cis? Maybe. Both at the same time? Absolutely not. This man literally equated his relationship with Meliodas, his best friend, to his relationship with Elaine, the love of his life. I'm sorry, my man, but that's not very heterosexual of you. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they definitely fucked in purgatory. But
Two bros.
the king himself. King gives me very mixed signals, to be honest, but I'm also pretty sure he's queer. Demi boy, that's what it is. Fucking nailed it. Deanne, big bisexual, both literally and figuratively. Launch me into the stratosphere, ma'am. It's been an honor. Oh, Gother, asexual, panromantic, and genderqueer. And that's the T. Merlin, my love. Asexual and a lesbian. Yeah, I said it. Escanor. Honestly, I really don't know. I don't even know if he would realistically give a fuck. Bi. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, lions seem to be the essence of bisexual icons anyway, if Kyoya has anything to go by. Helbram, I diagnose you with gay. Elaine, Jericho, a bisexual trans bitch. Gila, my love, lesbian and European. I'm funny. Gil, excuse me, sir, but you look like the pansexual and the trans flag at the same time. Interesting. Hauser, I always love me a bisexual himbo or two. Arthur, my son, pansexual. Deldry, chaotic lesbian. Arden, chaotic gay. Death Pierce, chaotic something alright. Zeldris, asexual and bi. Gelda, another lovely bisexual who could punt me into the sun. She also has some demigirl vibes. So why don't we treat ourselves? Derriere, is she a lesbian or am I just gay? Is she asexual or is that just me? Both? Both. Monspeet. Look at that pansexual bastard. Melascula. A useless lesbian. Also trans. Gloxinia. And I'm not gonna lie, I deadass thought Gloxinia was a woman until the Great Fighting Festival arc in Season 2. But 'twas I, the fool. Anyway, they're non-binary as far as I'm concerned. Bold of you to assume that fairies are cis. Jenna, Zaneri, Nanashi. Yes, I'm lumping them together. Seeing as how they're all also goddesses, it's safe to assume that my headcanons for them are all pansexual or pan-oriented of some degree, and gender fluid. Bada boom, bada bing, problem solved. Elit. Is that how you pronounce her name? I can't remember. Asexual, panromantic, and trans. The Celestials can be the slight exception. And Solad. Is that how you pronounce his name? I can't remember. Asexual, panromantic, and a demi-boy. The vibes are thriving. Whew. It's hot in here, but that's okay because we're finally down to our last series of the video. The anime that I have most recently started watching and am currently enjoying, Dr. Stone. However, just a disclaimer, I have not finished season 1 yet, as I am a slow watcher of anime and I do not read the manga, so therefore I will only be touching on the characters that I know so far. And please, no spoilers in the comments. I know what some of you people are like. Spoiling an anime isn't fun for anybody. You guys may think it is, but it's really not. Anyway, let's get started. First off, of course, Senku. My son is Arrow Ace and that is the T. And yeah, I know. Headcanoning the brainy science character as Arrow Ace is cliche or whatever. But I don't care. He's my comfort character and I get to project how I want to. Cry me a table. Cry you a what? Additionally, in terms of gender, there is definitely something funky going on there. I don't know exactly what Senku is, but it is not cis, I can tell you that much. Taiju, your favorite pansexual himbo. He don't care about your gender, he's attracted to you for you. He's also polyamorous. He's just made of love. Yasuria, my sweet summer child. You are the polyamorous pansexual trans girl we deserve. Ah yes, Taiju and Yasuria. Just a couple of wholesome pansexuals vibing with their chaotic Arrow Ace menace to society. Your childhood friend group wishes it could. Tsukasa. Okay, seriously, what is with all these bisexuals and the lions? I was only kind of joking with Kyoya, but now I'm seeing a trend. Kohaku. Also Arrow Ace. I'm right, and I should say it. Ruri, Ace and Pan. It is strong with this one. Chrome, he's bisexual and trans. Oh god, never let me do that again. Het Science Bros? It's less likely than you think. Kinro, the neighborhood pansexual. Or at least the one that's open about it. Are you really gonna look at me and tell me he would not be the openly pan senior in high school who adopts with a younger queer freshman below him? Because he would be. It is his right. Giro, he's trans. And that's all I have to say about that. You're just saying that because he looks feminine. I'm saying it because it's the truth, and that's that on that. And finally, Gen. He's either bisexual, pansexual, polysexual, or gay and low-key repressed about it. Whatever it is, this man ain't straight. Look, I'm just saying, hot babes and hot celebs, depending on whether you're watching the sub or the dub, is actually gender neutral if you want it to be. You can make whatever argument you want, but trust me, I've seen a lot of heterosexuals in my day. And this is not one of them. And if a character looks like this, there is statistically no possible way they can be straight. I don't make the rules, you guys, I just live here. And that's not the end of it, just kidding. Hello, it's me, several days later because there was a few things that I forgot. In a room that is definitely not the office upstairs, because I do not feel like going up there right now when it's 35 degrees in this house and I am dying. But either way, I'm here to fill in the blanks that I accidentally left at the end, because how could I forget about our beloved father, Byakuya? The dad we don't necessarily need, but the one that we deserve. He's bi, by the way, 100%. And he will love and support you no matter what your sexuality or gender identity is. Get you a dad that will be there for you. And of course there's the lovely Lillian, big bisexual energy, we stan a queen. And I only know Zeno and Stanley by name and not really anything else about them just because of spoilers on Tumblr. But from what I've gathered, they are big forehead representation and my god, these bitches gay. Good for them, good for them. And that's all for this little segment. I'll get you back to the rest of the video, which is not very long. That's all I've got for you. Those were my LGBT headcanons for various fictional characters. Did you have fun? I know I did. But the long and short of it is, here, have some gays! If you guys have any suggestions for videos, or would just like to share your own personal headcanons for any of the characters I mentioned above, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Or you can tweet me at Alicia_Irvine. With that, that's all for now, you guys. Thank you for being here, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.